What is wrong with me? Single women question why men are.
Do you want to know what I love about men? This. That. And this is why I cannot be a feminist, because I cannot for the life of me imagine myself building that.
Yeah, and even other men can't imagine that as well. It's impressive even as a man to other men. Much respect.
Sorry, Tree. No, not me. I will never. I mean, I could contribute, but no way. Do you want to know what I love about men?
What a lovely woman. Contribute indeed, of course. Of course. To be there for a man is understood. Real equality, yeah. But before we get to the complaining about the lack of affection and attention from men, let's talk about something we understand as men. The phrase, "no one is coming to save you," indeed, is a motivational and self-empowering message. Of course it is. It emphasizes that ultimately individuals are responsible for their own lives. That's why independent men aren't a thing, we just are, aren't we? While it acknowledges that help may be available from others, it stresses that true change and progress come from taking personal responsibility and initiative. Like that Xbox studio that got shut down recently called The Initiative that was making Perfect Dark. Bruh. Yeah, okay, whatever. This phrase encourages self-reliance and proactive problem solving rather than waiting for external intervention. External help.
This is why I cannot be feminist.
I hope you're focused and on your square. Others needing to be there to prop you up, help you up, pull you up. No. As men, we know that's not coming. We know there's no one coming to save us. No, our reality is, more than likely, sad bastards we are the saviors. You don't want to be a captain, but in modern dating, in terms of like life in general, you kind of are, aren't you? Hey, you gotta save a woman to pay her bills.
Bullshit.
God, that's so sexy, isn't it? Yay. And because there's a lack of men wanting to do that, wanting to chase a woman just to take care of her and save her, you have a lot of women that are sort of like this now.
So the thing about never being on the receiving end of attention when you see literally everyone else around you experiencing that is that it's so incredibly isolating. It feels like there is no alternative than to wonder, what is wrong with me? What am I doing wrong? Because clearly we must be doing something wrong, right?
Yeah, you must be. You're doing it wrong. And whatever you could be doing wrong is leading you to not getting done right, is it?
What is wrong with me?
Sadly.
The longer you go as a single person when you do not choose to be one that is not the path you want for your life, it's hard not to internalize that. Not to wonder what choices you could have done differently. Could you have presented yourself differently in order to change your circumstances? But the thing I need you to understand is the more that you accept this line of thinking, that something is wrong with me, hence I'm single, the more true it becomes for you. The more you assume you have something to be ashamed of, the more that becomes true for you. It's not because it is a true fact, but the more you believe something, the firmer it becomes fact in your brain.
Okay, what a lovely modern woman making her points as to why she's single.
Madness.
Sees others around her getting hitched up, hooked up, and she's just not.
What is wrong with me?
She's never experienced the true romance she sees other women get in, for whatever reason, and she's not getting it. So she's questioning her worth as a modern woman. Interesting, isn't it? Now, what's even more sad about this is there's far less men to go around for her to pick and choose from. So she can search as much as she wants to, search night and day and night, search across lands and mountains and oceans and everything to find a man and still may not find him. Why?
What is wrong with me?
Why? In a weird way, one of the aspects of being a quality modern man is knowing that a lot of this stuff it's just too far gone.
Chaos.
It's just too broken. Yes, we understand men build things and the machines used to build things, but whatever. The point is, as men, we don't question the labor and worth and value of other men. No, we know it. We have to get it from the dirt. So we understand and always will understand the value of men because we are men.
To this day.
Exactly. But in this modern world, yeah, unlike the first woman understands,
I cannot be feminist.
most women now don't appreciate men for just being men. No, we have to be super men. And that's still just to get a regular, everyday, boring modern woman.
So one of the most important things I had to do in order to leave this behind was to get angry. When anyone tried to infantilize me because they believed my lack of relationship experience meant I had a lack of adult experience and I was treated less than or like a child. That infuriated me. Excuse me. I have been living as an adult woman, paying my own fucking bills, pursuing hobbies, travel, being the best friend, auntie, niece, granddaughter, sister, daughter I could be. What do you mean?
I mean, but sadly, you didn't get a chance to be the best girlfriend, did you? Best wife? And sadly. I know she probably had a few boyfriends, a few lovers, eh? Hey, you got some dust knocked off your boots?
Spicy.
Yeah. I mean, maybe we don't know, allegedly, we don't know.
What do you mean? I have passions, I have hobbies, I am not living under a rock. I have seen relationships in action. Do you acquire a specific set of skills when you actually have relationship experience? Yes, but it does not mean that you cannot acquire said skills from observation, from platonic relationships, from witnessing things in your life. So when you start to drift into this territory, I don't need you to have the biggest self-help mantra prepared to combat it. I just need you to get pissed. Fucking pissed that you have ever let yourself believe that you are less than. You have ever let anyone make you believe that you are anything less than awesome, that you are anything less than God's gift to humanity, because that's what you are. So I have found that when I can't believe nice things about myself, when I can't get the power of positivity to sink into my brain, my petty bitch side absolutely can take the wheel. My petty bitch side just thinks of anyone who's ever made fun of me ever.
But I mean, dude, how many women just let that petty
Bitch side.
petty B side of them come out more than a lovely, humble, welcoming modern woman?
Suck it.
Yeah. And the thing is, why do you and so many women have this battle with questioning their worth because they don't have a man? A lot of men are moving the way they're moving because of what they're hearing from the modern woman. They're being told, oh, this is what they do and don't want.
No one cares.
A lot of men just don't care anymore. It's just too much work for nothing, isn't it? To a degree, it's for nothing.
Desperation for pussy.
Isn't it? Yeah. But the interesting thing is, why the question?
What is wrong with me?
There's probably nothing wrong with you. But again, we're seeing internal battles, aren't we? What sort of internal battles going on in you and others to make you question, how much am I worth? Because I don't have a man. Yeah, the elusive modern man. We're supposed to be common dogged bastards, but yeah, a lot of women can't even get a simple common dogged bastard. Oh, the irony.
Every late bloomer or virgin joke I've ever heard, and I get angry. And that anger is constructive. So you tell those voices in your head to off. They've taken enough from you.
You can probably just take a bit more pills, help calm the voices in your head. But seriously.
This is drugs.
Seriously. We're not making jokes of mental illness, but okay. Let the loudest voice speak up.
Tell them to leave you the hell alone. Because I understand what this feels like. I also know that no one is undeserving of love. And although your person is taking their sweet time finding you, it does not mean that you are undesirable.
The fluffy girls, them not sexy too.
Of course not. What a lovely modern woman. You see, the point is, it's nothing to do with her, using her as an example. But the point is, she's possibly in the wake of a lot of other women's BS. What I mean, she could be, for all we know, a lovely, decent woman that's just missing a husband. But because of what other women out here have done, yeah, some of these stone cold, evil, dusty broads have done to decent quality men, it's just kind of left a bad taste in other men's mouth. So whereas it doesn't matter how lovely she is, a lot of men are they're jaded, if you will. They're being honest. Yeah? So look at women like, oh, I don't trust you.
It's crazy.
Take my money or my soul. Oh, you got your own money, so it's my soul you want, isn't it? Yeah. Now that's exaggerating. We're exaggerating, however. For as much as those words are exaggerating, the feeling, that's what it feels like, doesn't it? Like your soul's being drained, like you married Shang Tsung.
Finish him.
Really?
Just means your paths haven't crossed yet. At the end of the day, I'm rooting for you. Your feelings are valid. But also tell them to get out of here. They've had enough power over you, babe. Get out of here.
You don't need to be so aggressive with your singleness. Easy. You see, it's what happens to women when they become single for too long. They become aggressive with their singleness. And other parts of their body as well, so you got to be careful.
Get out of here.
The end of this comment is cut off, but basically what this person is saying is the reason that I'm still single, is it because I'm being too picky with searching for a man? And the thing is, I would love to be being picky. Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
A lovely woman. Got to get that dust off her.
Mosquito in the room. Sorry, as I was saying, I would love my issue is that I'm being too picky. The thing is that there's not enough men in front of me. I'm not meeting enough men to be picky from. Let me know if you agree, but I feel like in this day and age, I personally find it kind of hard to even find men to be going on dates with. I remember my sister a few years ago was like, why don't you set yourself a goal and go on 2 dates a week? Which was hilarious because I was like, I would go on that many dates a week if it was easy to find that many dates. So here's my issues. The dating apps are shit. They're so terrible. If you've seen any of my Hinge videos, it's woeful out there. And honestly, I'm telling you now, a lot of those bad conversations are from guys that are not like 10 out of 10 Greek gods. Because to be totally honest, those men are not matching with me.
What is wrong with me?
What a lovely woman. Is she looking for a 10 out of 10 Greek god? Yes! That could be a problem. But she's saying, no, she's not. She's being honest and open and blunt. But yet still none of them fish are biting. Or she's biting them. I don't know.
Mosquito in the room.
I don't know what the hell's going on. But I think she's currently living in Barcelona, if I'm correct, from reviewing this video. And she's out there struggling. We can say she's in her 30s.
Pro Max
Something like that, yeah. But no fish are biting her. No men are hunting her. They're talking to her, they're wasting her time, but none of them are latching on, are they? Sadly. So what's going on here? Is it the fact that even the medium ugly men she's talking to are, they have better pickings than she does? Is she in the wrong place? Does she have the wrong mind frame, wrong perspective? Could be crazy, yeah. And sadly, the only attention she's getting is from mosquitoes. I love you.
Mosquito in the room.
Damn.
Okay, so then you have nights out. I also feel like on nights out, I don't really get approached. I live in Barcelona. If I do get approached, maybe they're just tourists, they're just there for the weekend. I kind of feel if I was to meet somebody from a night out, I feel like I'd have to go out with like maybe one or two of my single friends and like go out with the sole purpose of like chatting to guys. And like that in itself is just a bit like, it kind of feels like it has to be done, but like it's annoying if you don't want to be out drinking on the weekends. So yeah, I am just like, where are the men? Where will I find them?
Okay, before she continues with stage 2 level makeup, it's probably stage 3, I don't know. Again, I'm not even sure how old she is. But whatever she's doing when she goes out, she's not getting attention. Her friends could be, but she is not. She is not. So is she putting out desperate vibes? Do some of those medium ugly men question, wait a second, why are you talking to me? Are you that desperate? Possibly could be. You possibly could be. So yeah, let me exit and run from you. Because I know I'm basic as and you're highly interested in me. I don't know, I'm just saying. But it is stunning how women question themselves when men aren't doing anything. It's a powerful thing, isn't it? Just being humble and reserved as a man. It makes so many women question their worth to humanity. Really?
Petty bitch side.
It's not funny, but I mean, it's just interesting to see, isn't it? Why are men the way they are? Maybe it's because women are the way they are.
So yeah, I think that right now my issue is not that I'm being too picky. It's more that I'm finding it hard to actually find good men to actually go on dates with. Okay. So yeah, any advice, let me know. I'm going to get back into the road clubs. Maybe I'll start paddle. I feel like men in Barcelona are obsessed with paddle. But yeah, more activities. Because the apps and nights out, they're just not cutting it anymore. They just don't work.
Where are the men?
You are a girl and you are single. Please stay single. It's a harsh reality that we live in, and it's a harsh thing to say and hear.
Okay, so here we have a young woman waffling, telling other girly pops to stay single. Now the point I want to use with this one is, the women I've shown you so far have been old women, more middle-aged sort of women. And they have a different perspective. Has time run out for them to the point where they have a different perspective now? They're not this woman's age anymore.
Stay single.
No, they can't afford to have this level of thinking. Yeah, she can afford to avoid men because she's probably got another, 10, 15 years before she needs to worry. But the middle-aged girly pops, yeah? The grandma pops. The auntie pops.
You're just jealous.
Auntie girly pops, interesting. I mean, yeah, they can't afford to really be as overly picky and choosy as this lovely woman, can they? Can they? No. But go on, let's hear what she's got to say.
But the reality is that these fairy tale relationships that we've all grown up believing exist do not exist. Men do not talk about you the way they do in movies. What? I genuinely do.
What kind of movies? Low budget movies? Because come on, a low budget movie's probably got poor writing as well, so...
Just like a woman.
Maybe not, we don't know. If it's a crap low budget movie, yeah, now we're talking. That's some crap writing right there.
Not believably. Men are driven by lust, and in today's society, they just expect us to do more and more. So what's the point anyway? Please focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Focus on your education. Focus on your health. Focus on learning and growing and seeing the world.
And focus on cats as well, because she's literally describing the two previous women.
What is wrong with me?
Where are the men?
They have their own. One of them's even traveling the world. She's living in a different country. And yet she can't even get the attention of a man. Interesting. Done everything they've wanted to do.
Focus on your education. Focus on your health.
But in the end, it's still nothing. So, okay, young girly pop again. But, I mean, she hasn't got anything to say to the auntie girly pops, does she? The auntie pops.
Decenter men from your life. They are not important. I genuinely don't believe that there's an exception to the rule, and I don't care if I sound like an asshole saying that. Men will cheat, men will lie.
What a lovely young asshole of a woman. But crack on.
Don't put yourself through that. We need to start normalising the fact that men do not exist the same way they do in the movies. To the men mad about that statement, do you realise that the standard in movies is
Okay,
just
look,
fact?
look, let me stop with there. Look, okay, jokes aside. Okay, we get it. This is a young woman. Why is she comparing men to movies?
Like an asshole saying that.
It's like, that's the entire point again. Oh my God. Maybe her frontal lobe hasn't developed yet, but why is she comparing men to movies? We know we're not movie stars. We know we're not these real fake superheroes. We're not Vin Diesel, yeah? Man ain't jumping out of a car and catching a chick in midair.
That is bullshit.
Yeah, man ain't really doing that in real life. What the f***? And the question is, comment. If you could, would you? Would you? If you could, if you could do that, catch a chick in midair, would you? Catch if you fall? Then she ends up cheating on you and divorcing you and taking half, whatever.
Asshole.
Men are not movie characters, or for the older girly pops, men aren't characters from your dirty, filthy novels either. Yeah.
That the men love the woman. The men love the woman, and they talk to her in a respectful way, and they respect her boundaries and show them through acts of service that they love them. I have had my own personal experiences. I have seen a lot of my friends go through shit where they thought that their boyfriend was the exception to the rule. I don't even need to give you proof, because the proof is all around you. Look at what just happened to the wizard Liz.
Of course. She was a wizard. Yeah, you get the point. Of course. And because she saw what happened in that fairy tale fake online relationship, now she feels scorned and burnt by men. Is she going to be saying the same thing when she's an auntie pop? An auntie girly pop?
Has everything. She is stunningly gorgeous. She is rich. She has strong goals and boundaries. She is educated.
So were the two previous women. Yet they're questioning their reality because neither of them have a man.
And she still got cheated on. I don't care if I sound like the asshole. It is all men.
Silent.
I am so sick of these fucking men. It is the same cycle over and over and over.
Period.
You match. You talk. Can I take you out? Yes, I'm definitely taking you out that day. I'm 100% taking you out that day. 100% can't wait. Can't wait for it. So looking forward to meeting you. Ghost on the day of the day.
Is it you? Like, what's wrong with you? Is it you? Are you putting out a bad vibe? You did start your video screaming in your car. Yeah, like a dinosaur. Yeah, you did, yeah. Are you being the mature auntie pop that the previous chick is going to eventually evolve into?
It is so fucking boring. It doesn't matter if they're Nikki, if they're Jack the Lad, if they're a bit ghetto. It literally doesn't matter. They can come from any walk of life, look any sort of way, and they all act exactly the fucking same.
That's probably a problem.
It is so fucking boring. I didn't even wash my hair. I knew he'd cancelled today. Actually, isn't cancelled. It was just totally not mention the fact that we're meeting today, and just totally decided to ignore me.
I hope you wash something else, just in case.
Like, I do not even get ready for dates anymore. Don't even get ready for them, because I know on the day they're going to cancel or ghost. Like, it is beyond boring. I don't understand why they waste their own time. Like, you literally have a million other things to do. We don't need to have this conversation. I've got enough friends to text. I have enough people to talk to.
Are you manifesting men ghosting you? Are you manifesting your heartbreak because maybe deep down you don't want to be happy? It's okay.
Why are you wasting my time and your time? I don't stand it. Like, actually don't. Honestly, girls. I'm 30. I want to meet someone. I want a child. But it's f***ing impossible in today's, like, generation. It's actually impossible. I'm now at the point that I'm just like, I'll just go and get a sperm donor and just have a kid by myself, because I'm not waiting for a man when men aren't men anymore. It is so boring.
And that's the problem. Men being told they're not men anymore when we know we're men. However, we question, wait a second, I can be the greatest man in the world, but I have to be so just for the most basic of women? Really? The world is yours. Have a nice day.
What is wrong with me?
Where are the
Men.
I want a child.